All right, guys, we are back with hat format finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Torta on the left. First tournament he's entered on the channel. He's playing Bujins versus YCS champion Denis Nadas on the right, playing Hieratic Rulers. This is Denis's fifth finals in hat format. He's already got 3 wins in hat. He's got the most wins out of anyone on the channel during hat format. So we'll see if he can get his 4th win. He did win once in Edison as well, but he kind of doesn't really play Edison anymore. He's mostly, I mean, he's always played modern Yu-Gi-Oh, but he's played way more hat than he did Edison. Anyways, Torta went first. Summons Yamato, and Yamato during the end phase, you can add a Bujin monster from your deck to your hand, and then you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. So he searches Mikazuchi. He sets 2 back rows, and discards Hair. So we'll see what Denis does here. Both these guys won X1 in Swiss. All right, so Denis activates the Hieratic Seal. That's just a Rota for any Hieratic monster. So he adds the Hieratic Cyber Dragon. So he special summons Tefnuit from his hand. Does he have Wing Beat? This is one of the reasons why I love Hieratics, because of Wing Beat. Now, I'm not sure how many are in Denis's main deck. Now, some people have been asking for Denis's deck list. It's completely up to him. If he wants to share it, I'll film it, but it's up to him. All right, so here he normal summons. I know Flame Veil Guard. Is he planning to make a Black Rose? But he can protect his Yamato with Hair if Denis does decide to go for the Black Rose. Also entered this tournament, and Denis was one of my losses. All right, so Synchros for 7, or he could go Michael. I joked last time that Denis's middle name is Michael. Denis Michael Nadas. Okay, he goes for Black Rose. He didn't go for the Michael. But here, he breakthrough skills the Black Rose, and here comes Dragon Shrine. So Dragon Shrine is basically a foolish burial for dragons, except you can send an additional dragon if it's a normal type monster. It's like Flame Veil Guard. They also play Labradite Dragon in this deck. Ooh. So Guard Blaster. But he still got Hair. So he can make a rank 7. Yep. Special summons Blaster from a graveyard by banishing 2 dragons. Depends on what Torta's other back row is. Now, those guys wondering, I don't know. I don't even know this guy's real name. I just know he's good friends with Jesse. And Jesse said his nickname is Torta, so I'm going to call him Torta. Okay, so he cranes over the Black Rose, so that means Crane doubles Yamato's attack for that battle, I think. Is it for that battle? So he takes, what, 12? Yes. Oh, okay, and I think he baited out the Hair with Blaster. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, yeah, he did. He baited out the Hair with Blaster. Well, he still took 1,000. Then he special summoned Hirume from his hand. You can special summon Hirume by banishing, I believe, a Bujin monster from your graveyard. Then he XYZ summoned Susanoo, and Susanoo you can attach a material to add a Bujin monster from your deck to your hand, or send a Bujin monster from your deck to hand to the graveyard. So he searches Hair, so he can attack over the Blaster now. Okay, he special summons Mikazuchi, or normal. I think that was a normal. So he Hairs over the Blaster, so that doubles Susanoo's attack to 48, so Denis takes 2,000, and then I think he's going to attack over him with Mikazuchi. Or is he going to attack directly with Mikazuchi? Did he attack with Mikazuchi or not? Okay, there we go. So 19, so that leaves Denis at 39. All right, so I have 7,039, but it looks like Torta's not even keeping track of his life points. Denis. Okay, so I guess Mikazuchi's end is going to activate to add Bujin Carnation. Is that how it works? Yeah, see, even Denis is reading it. Okay, so I think, I need to go read this card. Where do I go back? Bujin Carnation. So Denis activates Reckless and then goes Sark. So it says, No, not this one. I need to search Mikazuchi. Why am I searching? Mikazuchi says... Oh, yeah, yeah. It will activate. Okay. It just says if a Bujin monster was sent to the grave this turn. Something like that. I think that's what it says. So since it was sent to the grave this turn, the Crane, he's able to search Bujin Carnation. So Denis Goldsarked. Oh, he double recklessed him. Special summons Tefnuit. Let's see if he can stop Tefnuit. So he bottomlesses the Tefnuit. Maybe he's anticipating a wing beat. I mean, Denis drew 4 cards off the double reckless. He searched a wind monster with Goldsark because all the Dragon Rulers have that effect when they're banished. You add a dragon monster with the same attribute as that ruler. So since he banished Tempest, he was able to add a wind dragon. Here comes a second shrine from Denis. We already went over this card. So he sends Redox. No additional Foolish, so just flat out send Redox. Yeah, because I think he already has all his normals in there, all his guards. Or maybe they're in his hand. I saw one guard in his hand just now while he was shuffling. Okay, so Denis is going to special summon Blaster by banishing... I mean, we know Torta's cards. He has Susanoo, Mikazuchi, Bujin Carnation in hand. Nothing in the graveyard. So it all comes down to that last back row. So he just special summons Redox. Nothing else. Maybe he's going to wing beat him and return his Redox and then special summon Blaster. Maybe this is Denis's play. We'll find out. Okay, never mind. He summons Debris. Okay, so he can make a level 8 Synchro here, or he can make a Star Eater. Whatever he decides to do, we'll see. He can make both, right? He can Synchro for 8 and then special summon Blaster and make Star Eater after that. Now, what do you make? Do you make Scrap Dragon, Spark Dragon? So he decides to go for Scrap Dragon. Denis is up a bunch of cards. He's got, what, 3 cards in hand, 2 rulers in the grave. So he's reading Mikazuchi. Probably doesn't want him to get another... I mean, yeah, he probably doesn't want him to get another Bujin Carnation. So... Scrap, pop Debris Dragon, pop the back row. Or target Debris, and it is Breakthrough Skill. You're better off letting that go through, right? Because now you just let him keep the Debris Dragon. Yeah, no, he should have just let that gone through. Because now he could potentially make Star Eater, but he's going to have to get rid of his Redox. Unless if he gets rid of another dragon from his hand. So yes, the Dragon Rulers all have that effect where they can special summon themselves from your hand or graveyard by banishing dragon monsters from your hand or graveyard, or monsters with the same attribute as that particular Dragon Ruler. So maybe he has another dragon in his hand that he can banish for a Blaster. I think that's what he's debating. I mean, you can clear his field. Yeah, banish, blast, special summon Blaster. Is it more damage if you don't make the Star Eater? I think it is. Because you run over Mikazuchi, then run over Susanoo, and then attack. But he might have another ruler in his hand. Maybe he wants to special summon Tidal. No, but then you'd have to get rid of your Blaster to do that. I don't think so. I don't think that's right. No. So attacks over Susanoo. No response, so he's going to take 800 there. And then scrap over the Mikazuchi. Wait, he didn't attack over the Mikazuchi? Is there a reason? Maybe there's a reason I'm missing. He doesn't want to attack over the Mikazuchi. Maybe it's to play around Bujin Carnation. What does this card say? I'm still not too familiar with Bujins. I kind of know what they do, but... What does this card say? Oh, okay, yeah, I see now. That makes sense. He's playing around Bujin Carnation. You have to control no monsters to activate Bujin Carnation. So Denis doesn't want him. He's like, if you're going to Bujin Carnation me, that's fine, but you're going to have to waste your battle phase. Okay, well played by Denis. I forgot you have to control no monsters to play Bujin Carnation. That was my fault. Again, like I said, I'm not that familiar with Bujins. I just know they go. I know what the turtle does. I know what the hare does. I know what Yamato does. I know what Bujin Carnation does. I just forget. I forgot that you have to control no monsters, and your opponent has to control a monster. Okay, so it looks like Denis skipped his first battle phase with Reckless. So we're at 62 to 49, and can Denis make any more plays? Are you afraid of the back row that he upstarted into is the question. I probably wouldn't be. I mean, he could join to Mirror Force. Does Denis not have a back row? Oh, he has the title. Okay. So maybe what you do is you set something, pop with Scrap Dragon, because you got to play it safe. You don't want to walk in like into a Mirror Force or a Torrential or something like that. So, ooh, he pops Scrap Dragon and pops the back row, which is Lance. Chains Lance, makes the Star Eater go down to 24. So now he can special summon Blaster from his graveyard. Oh, he can summon the guard. Yeah, he can normal summon guard. Make. Yeah, I think Denis is trying to. Oh wait, I forgot Denis plays 2 Scrap Dragons. I think he plays no. Sorry, he plays 2 in Mythic Rulers. I wonder if he plays 2 in Hieratic Rulers. This version probably doesn't have the room. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Denis is doing a lot of math. They're taking a long time, too. This has been already a long game 1. It's 12 minutes into the video, and the duel, I always speed up the duels, especially the longer the match is, the more I speed it up. Because I never try to make the videos longer than 30 minutes. I think that's just too much. I usually try to keep them between like 16 to 20 minutes. Like 16, yeah, that's kind of like the goal. But sometimes I go over. Sometimes they're shorter. So he goes Spark in defense. Switches the Star Eater to defense. I mean, he's still locked for one more turn. So yeah, Denis here is just playing around Bujin Carnation. He just doesn't want to give Torta that Bujin Carnation play. All right, 62-49. So we know he has Blaster title. Can he make the Scrap Dragon play? All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, he was under Gold Sark. Okay. I always forget. This is why I always tell people to put dice on Gold Sark. Because I forget. Sometimes my opponents will forget. Especially when the turns take forever. Like this match. These turns are taking forever. Sometimes you just forget. All right. Yeah, 13 and a half minutes, man. Long game 1. Which is kind of a bad thing for Denis because he's playing a Soul Charge deck. And we've seen it many times on the channel when you go into like actually I think it was maybe the last tournament or one of the tournaments that Denis won. He played against Sylvans in the finals against Jesse, and both of them had Soul Charge, and they couldn't use it because they were in time. All right, so he switches to Star Eater to attack mode and passes. Now, looks like he finally drew a Bujin monster. Summons the turtle. Is going to XYZ summon into probably what's the card called? Susanoo, so he can attack. He's trying to go Susanoo, search another crane if he has one, and wipe Denis's field. Susanoo can attack all monsters your opponent controls once. So it's really good with Honest if your opponent has a full field. There's like a video of Jeff Jones when he did it back in 2014. He made Susanoo and like wiped someone's field with Honest. But Honest says that one. Oh, he went for Diamond Dyer. Oh, I don't know about this play. Oh, I guess just to make the Bujin Carnation live. Yeah, you just have to control no monsters. Oh, okay, I see. Torta forgot he had breakthrough skill in the graveyard, so he could have negated that that spark dragon. But I will say this. Like, I don't know Torta. This is the first time I've seen him enter the local. And he's friends with Jesse, and Jesse told me that this is the first time he's played Yu-Gi-Oh in years. So I'm not surprised that he forgot about. But why didn't he attack? Oh man, did he not search Crane? What happened? Where's the Crane? Maybe he's out of cranes. Did he use all 3 cranes? I don't think so. Now Denis is going off. So we're at 82 to 49. I mean, I see 1 crane banished. So he attacks with Star Eater, and he's going to... Can he use hair? I think he has to use it before, right? Yeah, there's like a window where you can use it before he declares the attack. So he attacks the Susanoo with Star Eater. So he's going to take... Is that 20... What? 24? So he's going to take 800. So it should be 74.49 now. Blaster hits over for 400. Yeah, I don't think he can protect it. Oh, he already had the crane. Okay. So it's going to go up to 48. So then it's going to take 2,000. Wait, what was the log? So he lost 400, so we got to give him 300 back, or 400 back. And then he takes 100, so it should be 73 to 29. Now he activates Bujin Carnation, a second one, so it's 73-29. How many cranes are gone? That's something we got to keep track of. So he goes for another Susanoo, detaches hair, and does he have the 3rd crane? I don't know. He's digging through his deck. What can he do? Wait, is that Yamato comes ultimate? I didn't even know Yamato came ultimate. Is that ultimate, or am I saying things? No, that's his graveyard. I think he's just conceding. Oh yeah, he just concedes. That was weird. I felt like maybe he could have won that game. But then Denis kind of slow played it too. I don't know. This Bujin matchup is tough. Like you can see there, Denis played around Bujin Carnation, but that was a long game 1. But Denis takes game 1. I think what happened there is Torta forgot you can use breakthrough skill in the graveyard. Alright, so Torta's going first this game. Summons Yamato, sets 3, end phase Yamato's effect. Let me reset the life points. And adds hair and then sends hair to the graveyard. So Denis 1 win away from getting his 4th win in hat format, 5th win overall on the channel. Again, he's been the most accomplished hat player so far. All right. Come on, wing beat. Come on, wing beat. Tefnuit wing beat. There's one part of the combo. There's the Hieratic Rota. So he adds Tefnuit. Special summon Tefnuit. And, oh, he just right away flips Emptiness. Yeah, I learned my lesson the hard way. You need to just, if anything, he should have activated that right away. Not even wait for the Rota. So he got pretty lucky that Denis had the Rota. I made a similar mistake when I played Denis last time. Alright, so Denis activates Shrine, sends Flameveil Guard and Tempest to the graveyard. Because if he has Wingbeat, then Denis probably would have rotated for the, what's it called? The Esset. So Denis sets a monster, probably a guard, something that can't. Alright. So he attacks with the Yamato into Ice Hand. Ice Hand. I think he has to pop the Emptiness, otherwise he won't get to special summon Fire Hand. Yes, that's why Denis went for the emptiness. He could have popped another back row, and it would have gotten rid of the emptiness, but it wouldn't have brought him a fire hand. I believe that's how it works. Maybe he should have done that. Do you really need the fire hand? Or would you have rather gotten rid of one of the back rows? So now he's... Torta summons Hair. XYZ summons into Susanoo. Susanoo's effect. Man, this guy always summons Susanoo. Searches Hair. The other Bujin players don't really summon it that much. But he's been summoning it like every turn. Alright, 8,000, 8,000. Okay. So we know Denis has Tefnuit in his hand and a few other cards. Tempest. So he tribute summons. Oh, the one bottomless again to stop the Tefnuit. I mean, he could have another Tefnuit, but... Here comes a Soul Charge! But he changed Maxi. So we'll go over these two cards real quick. Since we didn't see them game one. Soul Charge says target any number of monsters in your graveyard. Special summon them, and if you do, you take 1,000 for each. You can't conduct your battle phase the turn you use Soul Charge, and you can activate one Soul Charge per turn. Now, Maxi is a quick effect during either player's turn. It's a hand trap. You can discard it from your hand to the graveyard. For the rest of this turn, each time your opponent special summons a monster, you draw one card. But he's only going to draw one. He doesn't draw one for each. Since he special summoned all three of them at the same time, he only drew one. Okay, now Susanoo's effect, detach Yamato, so he can add another Bujin monster. Or send it to the graveyard, so he adds Crane. Yeah, he can attack all of Denis's monsters, but he does have Ice Hand. Maybe if you can get rid of your back row. Is there a way to get rid of the back row? Should Denis have brought back... Oh, no, he paid 3,000 for Soul Charge. Whoops. So he summons Yamato. Or does Susanoo have to have materials to attack all the monsters? Oh, whoops. So he attacks over guard, attacks over that one for... Oh, he chalices it. Okay. So, but now he can't attack all your monsters, but it wipes his field anyway. So Denis takes 400. So now we're at 8,046. Does Susanoo have to have materials to use that effect? Let me go look it up. I wonder if it has to have materials to use that effect. Or... Let's see. No. So you can just attack. Okay. Yeah, he can attack all the monsters. He doesn't have to have materials. So, looks like he sent Turtle with Yamato and passed to Denis. So we're 8,046. It looks like Denis is going to special summon Tempest. Yes. Oh no, he special summons Redox. Now he's going to use Tempest's effect to add a Wind Dragon type monster from his deck to his hand. Is he out of targets? Oh no, he searched. Never mind. So Flamebell Guard into... Yes, synchros with Flamebell Guard and Redox into... Stardust Spark Dragon. So we're at 8,046. Attacks over Yamato. So he's probably going to use Spark Dragon's effect to protect itself. Yep, and he's going to chain Crane. So he is going to take 700 here. Is Denis going to pass? Yeah, Denis passes. Alright. Banishes Yamato to special summon Harume. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to special summon Harume. Yep. Special summon Harume. So I have 73 to 46. Is there a way where you can end this game? Would this be game if he goes for a 101 Silent Arc? I mean, he still has a normal summon. So a normal summons Mikazuchi, XYZ summons 101, and this should be game. Unless if there's some restrictions to Harume, which I don't think there is. So we are going to game 3. Torta first is the third game. So who will win? Will Denis get that 4th win in hat, 5th win overall, or will Torta, the newcomer, get his 1st win? All right. Who am I rooting for? I think I'm rooting for Denis. Yeah, I'm rooting for Denis. I want to see Hieratics go on this streak. All right, so here comes Upstart from Denis. Oh, oops, but they are getting close to time. So Upstart into Shrine sends Flamevale Guard and... Ooh, sent Sue. Here comes Soul Charge. Oh, never mind. I thought he had Soul Charge. Oh, there it is. There's a Soul Charge. So, no Maxi from... you can see Denis is playing fast now. Yep, a Tomb. So he special summons Sue from his hand, brings out the Flamevale Guard with Sue's effect. Yep. Now, yep, this always happens when you get close to time, you got to start going fast. Especially, how much did he take from the Soul Charge? I think 2. I think he took 2. So he brings out Blaster, special summons, and then it goes Spark Dragon. Summons, normal summons Guard. Synchros for regular Stardust. Denis Nadas, 2 Stardust on the field. Denis Nadas. Pretty intimidating field. So here comes, oh, Tank. Tanky's a Rhoda. This is the first time we've seen Tanky this match? That's crazy. Tanky's a Rhoda, basically. It's a continuous spell. You add a Beast Warrior, level 4 lower Beast Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. And all Beast Warrior type monsters you control get 100 attack. But you only search. You can only activate 1 Tanky per turn, and you only search when you activate it from your hand. It's not like you can search every turn, you know. It's just you play it, search, and then. All right, so he summons Yamato with after he searches it with Tanky. And let's see what else he can do. He tries to attack. Whatever he attacks, Denis just gonna protect it. So yeah, he has to waste the Crane here. But Denis is going to take damage because it's going to double. It goes up to 19. So he's going to take 38. Yes. Then he special summons Harume. So 38. I think the Tomb is 25. So he should take 13. So special summon Harume. There's one thing I'm curious about. I guess we'll find out here soon. I don't even know if that... Okay, it goes for 101 Silent R. Okay, this is the one thing I wanted to look up. So 101, where is... Let me go back. I want to read this Harume card. No, there's no conditions for this. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So why didn't he use 101's effect? He chose not to use 101's effect. He just summoned it in defense mode. And then Denis attack with everything. Hits him for 1,000. Now he goes Bujin Carnation, Susanoo. They are in time, and Denis is down. So he cranes, and I think he's going to win in time. Yep. So Torta gets his first win on the channel, thanks to time. I think Denis would have won if they weren't in time. Yep. So Denis he is now 3-2 in the finals in hat format. That was a long match. Let me know, guys, if I missed anything. And yeah, again, congrats to Torta. First time on the channel, gets his first win with Bujins. It's an annoying deck to play against. You can see the frustration in Denis's at the end of the game. I think he was just upset that he lost in time because he looked like he was in complete control. He had Stardust, Spark Dragon, a Tomb, and then you saw that. I think the issue was they took too long game 1, and I think that's why they went into time. But yeah, also check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and Yu-Gi-Oh! Product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, one word, all caps, Oscar Zelaya. And yep, I'll see you guys next time.